You don't even watch sports. I just had to sit in here for almost an hour listening to this nigga talk about bullshit. This nigga don't know football. This nigga don't know basketball. This nigga's the worst.
When you don't know sports, what do? You look cool talking about it in shades.
You don't even watch sports. Look at this nigga. This nigga wear jerseys now. They told me he would never wear another nigga name on him.
On this episode, I will prove to you why the Westbrook trade was the greatest Big Three trade in NBA history. Hey guys, how you doing?
He just want to show everybody a jersey.
Welcome to You Even Watch Sports, episode 38, where we don't talk boxing. Hey, Cedric, how you doing?
I'm okay, man.
Why do you have on cool ass shades?
Because I wanted to look like you today.
Come on, man. We reset the show and you can't rap back and say the same thing.
Come on, that's what I did it for.
Why do you have an ugly ass Bengal jersey on?
I like Dave Pollock, man.
Dick riding.
You think so?
No, that's what you say. Every 5 minutes, you got a different player you like. But you're supposed to be such a goddamn Buccaneer fan.
Because you never heard me say I root for any other team.
You just said you like.
I like him. I don't mean I root for the Bengals.
Why do you like him?
Because he played at Georgia.
Dick riding Georgia.
Not really.
See what I'm saying?
And what you mean? So what, you a Knicks fan today?
I like Porzingis and you know that. But I don't like him anymore.
Yeah, see what I mean?
The way he treated.
Now that's the definition of dick
the
riding.
way he
I liked
treated.
him one time, but now I don't like him now.
Yeah, because he disrespectful to Lucas.
So why you wearing his jersey then if you don't like him?
Because I liked him when he played with New York.
Motherfucker didn't play, he was hurt.
This is the time I like him. You never want to see me wear a Jordan Wizard jersey. I don't like him when he's a Wizard. I like him when he's a Bull.
You don't never wear Jordan's jerseys, period.
You know why?
Because you like LeBron.
No.
Why?
Because Jordan is a figment of our imagination.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I'm going to tell you what. Think about it. Name a man who is so idolized and so historic, but he doesn't do anything. You don't see him anywhere. He's just an enigma. He's like Black Jesus. You don't see Michael Jordan. When do you see Michael Jordan? On TV, anything besides crying at Kobe Bryant shit. When do you see Michael Jordan a part of basketball?
That man don't have to be a part of that shit. That man is basketball.
You see every other player at the game. You see Wilt Chamberlain. You see Julius Erving. You see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You see all the legends a part
Say his name again. Kareem what?
What?
Say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar name again.
No, Enter the Dragon.
Yeah.
So you don't see him doing anything with basketball, but he's the most idolized basketball player. Because of his player, because of his shoes. We don't know. We just know Michael Jordan is the best. We don't know why we love him so much.
What you mean you saw him play? Man, you sound ridiculous, man.
Why is Michael Jordan never seen?
I mean, he don't have to be seen when you become a part of something. When you are that shit, they know you that shit. You don't have to be there.
A figment of our imagination.
It's not because you've seen him play.
I've never been to a Michael Jordan game.
You've seen it on TV.
I've seen the ghost of his past.
You've seen it on TV.
But think about it. Michael Jordan doesn't do anything for the NBA besides run the Charlotte team.
I don't think so. Some of the NBA teams, they sponsored by Jordan, right? I've seen NBA teams.
Probably the brand.
Yeah, so what? That's Michael Jordan right there. You got the players who wear Jordans. That's him. He is the game. What the fuck?
I said that. My whole point was to get to the non-imaginary man. A man that we see. A man that we see standing up for everything in the NBA, every cultural aspect of the world. We see LeBron James and we see his opinion and we see his power and we see his insight. That's a man who deserved to be idolized. And that's a man whose jersey I deserve to wear. I know it's long-winded to get to my point, but look who my co-host is. So it takes a while.
How do you look up to somebody younger than you?
How do I look up? I don't look up. We're
Brother said you idolizing.
I didn't say I said people.
But you do too.
That's my homeboy. I respect the good things he do.
Man, that nigga
Come on, man. He got a whole college, school.
LeBron don't know you, bro. I asked LeBron if he knew you. He said he didn't know you. He said he know of you. He said you always comment under his pictures and shit, telling you, good job, King, and you put the crown in the heart. I mean, so he don't know you like that?
You sit here and you waited 27 minutes for me to show up. And the first thing you do is shit on my take and shit on LeBron.
First thing you do.
And then you idolize Michael Jordan in the same sentence, but then call me a LeBron dick rider.
First thing you did, you came here, you started talking shit about my jersey.
Because I don't understand how you such a super fan, but you always supporting each and every team. Every time you get on camera and these people see a different jersey in your body, them sales go up for that jersey, Mr. Sponsor any team.
That's fine, man. I don't know what the fuck I got to do with anything.
It has a lot to do with anything.
I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You never heard me say I'm going for this other team.
Well, then you need to have all 50 team player jerseys.
All 50 teams? It's not even 50 NFL.
50 players. All 50 players. I said all 50 team players. All 50 players.
50 team players of what?
All 50 players on the team. Don't get all intellectual with me.
I got the people on the team jerseys who's older than me.
How many what? You said older than you?
Yeah.
So you have no Buccaneers person jersey that's younger than you?
Jameis Winston.
So what is we talking about? And then you got Mr. All right, everybody, lick your fingers. What we gonna get? We gonna eat W's. You got that nigga jersey that did that on camera.
But guess what?
What? He's a bum.
He's a bum. He's trash.
So what?
But when he first came out of college, I thought he was going to be good.
You thought wrong.
He was raw in college.
That's what you always do. You dick ride whoever good in college, and then when they get in the NBA, they let you down. I mean the NFL, they let you down. Because we're supposed to be talking about NBA. If I go by my notes that goddamn Harley printed for me, and then you just skipping to goddamn NFL topics. Well, because you want to talk about bums and on the team, but you such a Buccaneers player, but you don't even have all the goddamn players on the team jerseys. You only have how many Warren Sapp jerseys do you have?
One.
How many? Who else was they?
Mike Allstott?
No, they had niggas on Warren when Warren Sapp was there.
John Lynch?
Yes, where they jerseys at?
I got one of John Lynch.
So why are you sitting here always supporting all these teams when you got so many Buccaneers player jersey you could wear?
Nigga, you wasn't even wearing jerseys till I told you to start wearing jerseys. What the fuck are you talking
told
about?
Me to start wearing jerseys?
I told you, I said, yeah, man, jersey's pretty fresh, man. You get the right shit. Remember you told me once, I ain't wearing no fucking jersey. You remember that conversation?
I didn't tell you that.
Yes, you did. You told me that at Elon.
What I said? Say it.
I don't wear jerseys.
Say it how I said it. Because it sounds like you're lying.
Let me tell you how you did it.
Come on, y'all. Let's hear Cedric lie.
Oh, man. I don't even wear no jerseys, man. I don't wear them shits. What I'm about to wear another nigga name on me for?
Oh my God, that's a...
Not look at you.
Anybody that hear how I talk, hear how you talk, they definitely know you wear jerseys with nobody's name on the back.
What?
Because you ain't wearing another nigga name on your back, dick riding him.
I just said I had Pollock on now. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, you didn't even know you...
No, I didn't want to say that because that sounds too close to a racist term. I ain't want to get canceled fucking with you. But anyway, man, let's talk about basketball, man. Oh, here you go, this coughing shit.
I got a little bit of mucus still in there from last week.
Bro, there's no way you should have a cold that long, man. What's wrong with you, man?
I don't think anything's wrong with me.
Something gotta be. Go ahead, man. Let's hear your thoughts on this Russell Westbrook trade, man.
So now you want to talk NBA?
What you want to finish talking about with NFL, man? What do you want me to talk about with NFL, Tat? What do you want me to say? I like the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm on the Buccaneers.
Right? What about them? What you want to know about them? Go ahead. I'll give you 5 minutes. What you want to know about them?
How far are y'all going this year?
Super Bowl.
Man, fuck you. Today.
Exactly. Remember, you heard it here first.
We're going to talk about the biggest trade in NBA history.
Oh, God, this is not the biggest trade in NBA history.
Why is this? See what I'm saying? 1 minute. If y'all don't know, Cedric told me I get to do the show how I want to do the show today. And then the first thing he do is shit on every take, everything I have to say.
You should have said shit about my jersey, man. Go ahead, man. What's the biggest trade in the NBA? Man, you got to cut that shit out.
Said Drake. It's okay You have the vaccine shot. All right. Did you get your $100?
No, they don't give you $100.
They did too. Just say if you get the vaccine shot, you're gonna get $100.
They just said that.
Okay, go get another one. You got to get one every 3 months, ain't it?
You have to get one every 30 days. Fucking around sitting by you with this coffin.
Okay, so let's talk the biggest trade in NBA history. Russell Westbrook, Brody himself, traded for Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, Caldwell Pope, and a first-round draft pick for Brody and 2 second-round draft picks next year. I feel like this trade just put us ahead of the pack in the West in a guaranteed finals berth against the Nets. This right here will be 2 teammates going against their enemies, frenemies in the finals, with Westbrook, disgraced of Kevin Durant's legacy, trying to get to the pinnacle of the height of being the only, because Harden don't have a fucking, okay, fuck it, let's do this again. Westbrook, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. Just a week ago, Kyrie Irving and LeBron James were teammates, and Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant was teammates. What happened? They couldn't play with each other. So now they're playing with new besties. And they will face off against each other in the playoffs. The people, Kyrie Irving and Russell Westbrook, both have chips on their shoulder to prove to each other new bestie, I could do it without you. Russell is going to let Kevin Durant know on the court, every game, I could have did this with you, but you was a bitch for a nigga with a 79 win and 3-loss team. Ain't they lost 3 that year? Golden State, when Kevin Durant first went down?
I don't fucking remember.
Okay, they had a record.
No, they lost more than 3. They lost like maybe
9.
Maybe 9.
Okay, that team. And then LeBron James. Nigga, I've been to the finals every year. I wasn't hurt. Where was you, Kyrie? You ain't seen it since. Each player has something to prove to each other. That's the significance of this trade. This trade surpasses anything we could have imagined. We have Mr. Triple-Double himself. Of course, he can't shoot threes. But who cares? Because when LeBron James sits on the bench, AD is hurt once again. Who's going to take over the game? West. Who's going to take over the game for the Nets? Nobody. Because the whole big three is over there is going to be hurt. So who's going to stop them in the West? We already know the East is done for. So who's going to stop them? Not the Blazers. Not Dallas. Not the Jazz. Not the Nuggets. Not the Clippers. Not Phoenix. There's no team built to stop the Lakers. This is the new big three that everyone is going to talk about all season long. The biggest of the biggest big threes. My point of Westbrook playing with LeBron James is not only the best point that anybody can make, it's the only point that anybody can make. He's with LeBron James. Anybody that plays with LeBron James gets a free finals berth. Everyone knows that. They will be in the final. There's no team equipped to stop them. Not Mr. Triple-Double. They get more rebounding. They get more attacking to the basket. Only thing they do not get added is minutes for bums. There's no more added minutes for bums. Kyle Kuzma does not have to cry about getting minutes anymore. More minutes for Westbrook. Caldwell Pope doesn't get to stand on the top of the key and not do shit. More minutes for Westbrook. Montrezl Harrell, he's not doing shit anyway. He's not getting rebounds. He's not scoring. More minutes for Westbrook. This opens up the court. It gets all the bitch assness out of my locker room, and it gets nothing but veterans attractions to my organization. You see the reports: Rudy Gay, DeMar DeRozan, Carmelo Anthony, Patty Mills, Avery Bradley. We don't want him. Buddy Hield. Everybody want to be a Laker now. No one's talking about no other team because of the Westbrook trade. This trade makes this the most attractive destination in the league. Remember last year the Nets were so attractive because of the Durant trade, the Harden trade. Because where they at now? No one wants to play with those bums. Everybody want to come to LA to play with Mr. Triple-Double, LeBron James, and the Brown, and get coached by the best coach in the league, which is Frank Vogel and Rob Pelinka.
That's not even that man's name.
What is his name?
It's Vogel, not Vogel.
I said Vogel. I didn't say no Vogel.
Go ahead, man.
I mean, I got a lazy tongue. You sat with me 38 episodes.
38.
I just said 38. See what I'm saying? All you do is twist my words around.
Hey man, let's talk about sports. Can I counteract what you just said?
No, you can't.
Man, you are the worst type of NBA fan in NBA history, bro. You get hyped off of names, man. The Lakers will not be able to win with this lineup, and I'm going to give you facts on why. One, they need shooting. That's why they lost to Phoenix in the playoffs last year. Grant Anthony Davis got hurt, but if any one of them bums, KCP, Kuzma, who else was out there? Schroeder, if any one of them dudes could have hit the open shots, Wesley Matthews, any one of them would have hit the open threes that they had, they would have been able to at least get out of the first round. You add a motherfucker who is statistically the worst three-point shooter at his position in NBA history, right? You fucked around and got rid of all of your trade assets. You got rid of Kuzma. Kuzma was the best trade asset we got. So now with Kuzma already gone, now we forced to either sign and trade this motherfucker Dennis Schroeder, which is no guarantee that you're going to get anything back for him. You know what I mean? You don't know that for certain. You probably will, but it's not 100% sure. All right, so now you get rid of all your trade assets. That's number two. Number three, the Lakers were the best defensive team in the league last year, right? Am I right or wrong? Exactly. You don't fucking know because you don't watch sports. Statistically, the Lakers was the best defensive team. Russell Westbrook is not a great defensive player. So now you add a nigga who doesn't play as good as offense as you need and a nigga who plays less defense than you had. Now with that going on, now you got a clog at the rim. Your three-point shooter now on your team is fucking Caruso and goddamn LeBron. Neither one of them guys are like sharpshooters, you know what I mean? But they'll do when they need to. So these are your two best shooters with Wesley Matthews coming in at third. Now you force Anthony Davis to play a big man. The shit he's been running from doing his whole career, Tat. Like now you got a big clog in the paint. You can't have Russell Westbrook zooming through the paint like a maniac while Anthony Davis is standing in the paint waiting for it. He's already shown you for whatever reason he can't shoot threes no more either. So like what the fuck are we doing? Like how is this a great trade? You get caught up on the name. Now, what would have been a better trade would have been the dude Buddy Hield from Sacramento. You could have got rid of Kuzma and one draft pick for him. Then if you would have got Buddy Hield, you would have still had Montrezl Harrell, you still would have had KCP, and you still could have had Dennis Schroeder with cap space. You could have traded them off for whatever the fuck you needed to do.
His name is Montrez.
Who gives a fuck? He's a bum. You won't even think about him after this year.
So why would we still want him? But finish your point, because I'm
just
ready
what
to
I just said,
counteract.
trade assets. You could have got something for him, even if it's just draft picks.
We got
You know what I mean?
Westbrook.
Westbrook can't shoot, TatMoney.
Is it time for me to rebuttal?
No.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Finish.
And the very last thing, why the fuck Westbrook will not work on that shit is because LeBron plays better with the ball in his hand. We've already seen that. That's been LeBron's biggest asset to any team he's been on is that he can play the point forward. If he doesn't have the ball in his hand and the ball is in Russell Westbrook's hand, that's cool. All right, fine. But now, what about when LeBron wants to run point forward? What the fuck is Westbrook going to do now? He can't shoot. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do when LeBron?
You asking questions, I'm ready to answer.
Go ahead and answer, man.
Trade assets. We still got him.
Who?
Dennis Schroeder.
You gotta sign and trade him. You be a free agent right now. That's gonna take money up against your cap space. Go ahead. What's your next shit?
We lost 2 spots. We gotta fill them.
You don't.
Okay. We have to fill these 2 spots.
Okay, with what though?
Veteran minimum contracts. Abundance of free agents. DeMar DeRozan, Carmelo Anthony, Rudy Gay. Players that still can produce with a producer as their leader, who you said is LeBron James.
You just named 3 players.
It's my turn to rebuttal. No, it's not, Cedric.
You just named 3 players who washed up.
It's not your turn.
Man, you fucking don't watch sports.
Can I rebuttal, or is just Cedric says what he wants and I shut up and let him have it?
I just let you talk for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but you said I can rebuttal. Which one?
Go ahead, man.
Thank you.
Because you're talking stupid shit.
DeMar DeRozan is 12th in leading in all-time scoring in current. No, he might be 10th or 11th in current and all-time scoring. He is a walking bucket.
What did he do in San Antonio this year?
Nobody does injured. Good. Can I do my job, or it's just yell at Cedric?
You don't have to yell.
I have to, because you're not letting me get my points across. You're being
just because you talk loud doesn't mean you're right.
But you're not letting me talk at all.
I just let you run your
This
mouth.
is why DeMar DeRozan was not successful in San Antonio. Greg Popovich. His system does not work without Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Tony Parker. His system was built for those guys. This new millennium era of players do not go through his system. You know how you can tell? Look at the USA games. It does not work anymore. And that's why he failed in San Antonio. With the leader.
USA team's blowing people out right now, too.
Oh, my God, Cedric. Oh, my God.
I'm just pretty sure you wasn't watching and paying attention.
Oh, shit.
Well, the leader
they lost 2 games.
Yeah, they just blew out 2 teams.
But they lost 2 games.
Yeah, but they have.
Okay, the dream team would never.
But they never.
If LeBron James was playing, they never.
But why the fuck LeBron ain't playing?
Because he is saving his body for the league. He ain't got time to go over there playing with bums. So goddamn, DeMar DeRozan is a player we must acquire. He is still a formidable asset to our team of any team, and we will be grateful to have him on our roster. And we got a veteran contract waiting for him, and he's eager to sign for the minimum.
Go ahead for your other 2 players you just named.
Carmelo Anthony. Of course, he will be off the bench because we have no room for him in our starting lineup. But LeBron James has to sit down sometime. Come on, Carmelo. Come give me 16, 17 off the bench. He's willing to do it. Rudy Gay. Still.
Who Rudy Gay play for now? You don't even fucking know.
And he went back to Memphis?
No.
Who he went to?
He's still with San Antonio.
He's still with San Antonio?
You see, you don't even fucking watch.
Hey.
Shit this year either.
Nobody did nothing at San Antonio, man. Come on, cut it out. Let's not do that, Cedric. It's Greg. It's Greg's fault.
Carmelo Anthony.
They gave up on their coach.
Carmelo Anthony didn't do shit in Portland.
You know why he didn't do nothing?
Of course, another excuse.
Because he can't do everything by himself.
He got Dame Lillard. He had CJ McCollum.
They've been hurt. So let's not do that. Okay, man, I'm not going to argue with you because you don't like Carmelo. You damn sure don't like Rudy Gay. And you damn sure don't like DeMar.
You never heard me say I didn't like Rudy Gay. You never heard me say I didn't like DeMar.
So then don't act like they won't be valuable assets to our team, man.
Washed up, man.
It doesn't matter. We need players that can step up and knock down shots and think with veteran minds.
You haven't seen them do it in 3 to 5
I've seen teams with veterans do it. I've seen Boston Celtics with veterans and veteran minds.
The last team you saw them try to do that bullshit with was the Lakers that got swept.
I've seen San Antonio with veterans and veteran minds.
When?
I've seen a depleted Miami with Alonzo Mourning and a young Dwayne Wade with veterans minds. Veterans get there. Veterans know how to excel in the playoffs.
Because you just be talking loud and be wrong.
No, I'm not. Why do you think Giannis defeated Phoenix? Veteran veteran.
What
I'm going to
veteran
put my
man?
head down and I'm going to take it to these little boys because they're not veterans. They think you got to do this and do that. Nah, this is straight punch basketball. Keep pressing the A button. Keep pressing the square button. All game. 50 points. All dunks. 47 points. All dunks. They don't have they want to play 3-point Steph Curry ball. That's why you lost. You still trying to be Steph Curry. Steph Curry.
Man,
Dale Curry.
Man, talk about the fucking trade,
Ed
man.
Curry.
Ed Curry.
Mr. Cooper Curry. All the fucking Currys these niggas trying to be in the league. So like I said, we have trade assets. Schroeder. Tucker. Yes, we will trade him now. We can't trade Drummond. Get to the man starter center. Get the starting center because we don't want Marcus All's slow ass at starting center.
So who you gonna get for the center now?
I just said Drummond. What are you doing, Cedric?
You're getting further away from scoring, dog.
It's defense is what you said. Win championships.
And,
Drummond is a #1 defender
and guess what?
and rebounder.
Yeah,
Anthony
shit,
Davis. He don't want to bang. Well, stand out there and shoot that 20-footer, Anthony.
Can't no more.
We
See?
Guess who? Okay, you talking about Westbrook. He can't play off the ball with LeBron. LeBron wants to sit on the bench and rest up. He's in his 19th year. I need high energy off my bench. I need high energy. You know why Caruso, we love him so much? Because he gives LeBron high energy. Mr. Triple Double will give us the energy we need on this old ass team. This is what we need. Somebody that will put their head down and attack to the rim. This is what we need. A person who is not scared of the moment. The Lakers have went 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 12 minutes without scoring. That ends now. We have a person. You know what LeBron is going to do? He's going to send a Rolodex text, the Westbrook, attack. The Westbrook said, I'm already in the air. Boom! What are you talking about, Cedric? This is the greatest thing the Lakers could have did. Everybody talk about 3-point shooters. Why? Why is we only talking about 3-point shooting? Before that, when Michael Jordan was playing, the man, the myth, the imaginary figure, he attacked the basket. We have our attacker of the basket. LeBron James cannot give you all that energy. We have positions to add shooters. It's still open. We still can acquire Buddy Hield. We have 5 slots open for players. Anybody we want in the world. We have assets. We have money. We have Jeannie Buss. We have LeBron James.
That's the thing. They don't have the money, Tat.
We have money. You are lying.
All right, man. You don't fucking watch sports, bro.
Cedric, we can acquire any player we want.
Do it.
We're going to do it, bro. And I'm going to prove you wrong. The Lakers are going to be 55-20. Or whatever the number supposed to be. They're going to win 60 games. They're going to win 65 games. I bet you, Cedric, on this show, a bottle of 1942 Don Julio. Because I already owed you, I think, Crown Apple. That's nothing but $20. I could have been gave you $20 for that
You
Crown
could have
Apple.
been gave me $20, but you want me to bet
But
more
no.
shit now.
So now we're going to do a $300 Don Julio bottle for you, 1942, that the Lakers will win more than 55 games.
I'm not even debating that. I got a better bet for you.
What's that?
I bet you if the Lakers don't sign shooters, fuck these veterans.
Come on,
Listen to
Cedric.
me.
We will get shooters.
Listen to me. If they don't sign at least 2 shooters, one in the starting lineup and one off of the bench, them motherfuckers will not get past the second round of the playoffs. All that regular season shit, we already showed you that shit don't matter.
I guarantee you we will be in the finals. I guarantee you.
If they sign Carmelo Anthony, it will not happen.
No. It doesn't matter. if we sign Carmelo Anthony, if we sign DeMar DeRozan or Rudy Gay, any of those three players, the bet still stands. If we don't get them, the bet should still stand.
It should still stand.
Correct.
It will, because I know how you operate.
I'm going to shake right here on live camera. Hate whore. Hate whore, shake my hand.
Bro, you got to get some hand sanitizer. Nah, you just been all in your hand and shit. I'm about to shake your hand, man. Are you fucking terrible? Who you think? I'm not doing that with you. I'm not touching that right hand of yours, period, bro. Who do you think are the biggest winners and losers in the Westbrook trade? I done heard you ramble a whole bunch of bullshit for 40 minutes.
Who is the biggest losers?
The winners.
The biggest winners? The Lakers. What are you talking about?
Okay, name another winner in this situation.
The Wizards.
How did the Wizards win?
They just got 40 points. Kuzma, only problem to why he really can't be the Kuzma he want to be is because he don't have enough time to jack up enough shots and get in the rhythm of a shot jacker and score as many points that he wants to score.
We saw him when LeBron was hurt, man.
I'm telling you, he's going to average 20 points this year.
That man will not average.
No, he'll average about 16, 17.
That man will average probably 12 or 14.
He's okay. He's going to, I guarantee you he's going to average 18, 19.
That shit. You know who will lose in this situation?
Oh, my God. You asked me and I'm not even finished.
I don't care anymore.
No, you're going to let me finish.
You know who will lose in this shit?
Who?
Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is now stuck with Kyle Kuzma, and KCP is his next best weapons on this team. I feel sorry for Bradley Beal every day, man.
He got people that's going to get him some buckets off the bench.
Yeah, but he's not going to win. That man already told you.
He's in Washington.
He wants to win.
If he wanted to win, he would have left. And you know
he tried to. He tried to. He got one more year left on his contract.
He can do like every other prima donna do and just say, I ain't playing no more.
Man might not be a prima donna. He might just be a straight up, let me get out my contract type shit.
He don't want to win.
Everybody in the diva like you, man.
No, in the NBA, if you don't like your situation, you sit out.
Who else won out this trade, man?
It was only them two teams.
I will tell you, I think the East won.
How the East won?
Because shit, we know the Wizards ain't going to do shit next year.
We always knew they wasn't going to do shit.
They was there this year, though. They got to the playoffs this year.
Don't do that.
I mean, they did.
Who else got to the playoffs this year?
The Celtics.
No, on the West. Who else?
On the West?
Yes.
Memphis.
All right, then.
Memphis always usually be around, though.
You don't
fucking watch sports, man.
Right now, it's like you push the goal so far every week. It's I can't defeat you. I can't. You know why I can't defeat you? No. And all you do is just act like you're right. And that's not fair. That's not fair to the fans that watch this show and knowing I'm right and have to sit there and subject to, oh my God, I wish I could just jump through the computer screen. He's not right. TatMoney, you are right. And then you're going to have the little white guy pop up. Oh, TatMoney is wrong again. And he's lying. The fucking white guy lying. They've been lying all this, ever since they came from the Caucasus Mountains, they've been lying.
Yeah. That's racist.
Oh, well. Shit.
Hey, man. I can't believe you, man.
You know who else I can't believe? You.
What?
Because you are such a Laker fan. You and your pappy, y'all used to go to the Laker games and root for the team and all type of stuff. Your lineage, your family heritage of being a Laker fan. And this is the biggest thing that could happen. That's the greatest thing that can happen to us in the off season.
It's not.
What?
You could have got Dame Lillard.
We could not. He keeps shutting down trade rumors every day. He's talking about, what the fuck is wrong with me? He keep talking about trade rumors every day, how he don't want to be fucking traded.
You could have got Kyle Lowry.
Man, Cedric, man, tell it, flames.
Kyle Lowry.
I'm blaming you today, man. I'm blaming you today.
He fit better with the Lakers than the goddamn Russell Westbrook.
It's getting hot in here. Cedric, you cannot handle my debating. Motherfucker.
That's a clip, right?
If you clip that motherfucking shit, I know something.
All right,
shut the fuck up. He don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Mark, gotcha. I can't believe you just sung Nelly. What's your thoughts on the NFL this year? What's your expectations for the NFL?
I expect the Tennessee Titans to be in the championship.
Man,
I expect the Falcons to win one game. I expect Dallas to be in the championship.
So you got Dallas and Tennessee in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay. What team are you rooting for this year?
Dallas and Tennessee.
So you gonna stick with them two teams though?
What's so funny?
Man, you're a fucking loser, man.
What are you talking about? Dallas is on hard knock right now.
And guess what?
I can follow their journey.
Mm-hmm.
I can get engaged. When we first started doing this show, I said, Cedric, I need players. I need to engage into life. I don't know these players. All I see is guys running around in helmets and no personality. I'm on Hard Knocks Life with players with personality. Mm-hmm. I have team I can root for now. I have an owner / general manager with years of wisdom and insight.
Who hasn't done shit in years.
I have a coach that's dying to prove his worth in existence in the league. I have a quarterback who is coming back from being injured and to earn his money, the big payday that he's holding out for and still got.
Okay.
I have a running back who will show you that men in halter tops can get average 100 yards.
Yeah.
What?
Let's see.
And we have some of the best wide receiving core the league can offer.
You got one good wide receiver.
Oh my God, man.
All right, so
I can't help it, man.
You gotta quit talking bullshit all the time, man. That's what it should be. So, okay, so you expect the Super Bowl to be the Cowboys and the Titans. Those two teams, you're sticking with them for the whole year.
Yes.
You're not switching out teams.
No, I'm not.
So if the Cowboys start 3-9, you ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm jumping over here with.
No, they still can get to the playoffs.
No, the fuck they cannot at 3-9. Ain't no team start 3-9 going to no fucking playoffs.
That's not starting. That's finishing. How many games they're playing? 15, eh?
No, motherfucker.
How many?
If they're playing 15, that'd be even worse.
How many they playing?
They got 17 games this year.
So they got 2 more than what I said.
Yeah.
So 3-9, you telling me they can't turn it around?
No, bro. If they start off 3-9, man, do you know math?
But what if everybody else in the division is weak like that? All right then, like last year. So don't do that to me.
Though. I think the Giants, I think the Eagles gonna be better. And Washington made the playoffs last year. What you talking about?
All those teams are bombs, bro.
Yeah, and the Cowboys ain't too much better. But just to say what you were saying, whenever a team on Hard Knocks, they don't really do shit. You know that, right? No team that's been on Hard Knocks made it to the Super Bowl since they got on that shit.
No, it ain't.
What team made it the year they did Hard Knocks?
The white guy that was with Tampa, and then he went to Oakland. Grundy.
That's not.
Bundy.
That's not. What?
Hundy.
No.
Sonny. What the fucking orange-haired man name, bruh?
Jay Gruden.
All right. They did something.
Gruden.
They did something.
No, they did not. No, they didn't, man. What are you talking about? You know what the fuck you be talking about, man. Go ahead, man. What's the rest of the NFL expectations?
First of all, let's get the Tennessee Titans because I only talked about the Cowboys.
Okay.
And why is Madden rating Henry the number 2 running back and then that guy from the Panthers number 1?
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
And then his quarterback. What the fuck is this Madden shit? Is that the video game or that's real life?
That's the video game for the rankings whenever the game come out next month.
So why would he do that?
I don't know.
Why do he feel that guy from the Panthers is better than Henry?
McCaffrey is good, but he's not better than Derrick Henry.
Are you gonna wear a McCaffrey jersey now?
Nah, younger than me.
Motherfucker, you done wore somebody jersey. What? I done seen you in nigga jersey younger than you. Said you're not gonna sit there and do that on the show. You not, man.
I mean, that's fine, Tat. Whatever you want to
say. Come on,
man. Go ahead, man. Whatever you want to say, man.
I swear to God, man. You wear people jerseys younger than you.
I do, but I'm not wearing a Christian McCaffrey jersey. I'm not.
Okay, so the rest of my shit for the year is this. Lamar Jackson will have a better season than Patrick Mahomes, running and passing.
You think the Ravens gonna have a better record than the Chiefs?
Yes.
Okay.
I also think that white guy with the long hair that's coming from whatever team he's coming from, the guy that looked like Kevin Sorbio.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He will.
What team Trevor Lawrence is going to?
Miami.
No, he's going to the Jaguars. Go ahead.
Or Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
Okay, Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
He will have a good season as a rookie, but he would not be the rookie of the year.
I think so too.
But he will help a player have the greatest NFL comeback in history, Tim Tebow. They will connect. They will connect for 10 touchdowns this year.
We'll see about that.
Who else do we need to talk about? Wentz's career is over.
His shit done.
That was the dumbest thing Indianapolis could have did.
Damn, they attached they ship to him.
Oh,
and for the viewers who don't know, he hurt his foot. He out indefinitely.
And then
Band-Aid, man.
Tom Brady
Be careful.
will not have a better year than Belichick this year. Belichick, the Patriots, will have a better season. Belichick is getting the revenge. This is the revenge tour of Belichick. It will happen.
Mm.
And the Falcons, like I said earlier, will only win one game.
That'd be so funny.
I don't have any more takes this year, this far yet. But those are my predictions. Tennessee Titans, Cowboys,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Sound like a bunch of bullshit.
So, I need you to predict Tampa Bay's record right now.
Tampa Bay will go. Mark my words on this. 15-2.
15-2.
15-2.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Probably put them at like maybe 11-6.
Still with a depleted Ben Roethlisberger?
Yeah, you can't. I just can't never count the Steelers out, man. The Steelers always do good, even if they flop in the playoffs. They still have a decent season. I don't think they're gonna win their division though.
Will Richard Sherman get another chance?
It's over with.
Will the Browns have a successful season?
Yeah.
So Odell Beckham will what? Get traded.
Get hurt. I think he'll get hurt again this year. And then that's when they'll realize that Baker Mayfield better without him.
What rookie are you looking forward to playing from the 2021 draft, or that would be 2019-20 draft?
2022. About that's gonna be a rookie this year?
Yes.
Yeah, 21-22 draft.
What rookie are you looking forward seeing in action?
Kyle Pitts.
Why?
Because I really think they got him drafted as a tight end, but I think before his career is over, they're going to have another position that they're going to start calling it. That's a combination of a wide receiver and a tight end. That dude going to change the game. Watch.
Okay. That's
going to be your rookie of the year.
What team has a quarterback but no wide receivers?
Ooh. Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you think he's getting?
Probably the playoffs. But, I do got a but. I kind of think that halfway through the season, Aaron Rodgers is going to quit on them boys. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have like a bullshit injury. He's just going to be like, yeah, I'm not playing no more this season. That's payback.
If Aaron Rodgers, which is in his prime right now, you would say?
I think he's on the tail end of his prime, yeah.
Tail end of his prime. Brady been on the tail end of his prime for 10 years.
Yeah.
Which wide receiver could get Rodgers over this hump? Ocho Cinco Randy Moss, Terrell Owens.
I would say Terrell Owens. Only because I know he's still working out and doing stuff. I don't know what the other boys doing.
And finally, Cedric.
You call my old name, man.
Do you agree with Dion when they should put some respect on his first name also and not call it during the interview? You seen when he told that guy that was interviewing him, he said, "Hey, Dion." He said, hey. It's Sanders. You wouldn't ask Nick Saban. You wouldn't call Nick Saban's Nick.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that situation? Was the reporter wrong?
Nah. I mean, because he's Dion, man. That's what we've been calling you the whole time you played. Like, you're Dion. You're one of those few people in sports where you just got to say the first name and people know who you're talking about.
Prime time. This Dion is Dion.
Yeah, when you say Dion, you're talking about NFL. Most people first mind go to goddamn Deion Sanders. There's no other important Dion in NFL history. The closest you got is what? Deion Branch. Who gives a fuck about him?
And he played with the Patriots?
Yeah, he was Super Bowl MVP one year.
But you didn't think I knew that. So we're going to talk about...
I knew you knew that.
You didn't know I know nothing.
I knew you knew that.
So let me say this right here.
Loser?
Let me say this right here.
Please.
What do you think with Dion coaching Jackson State? How do you feel like they're going places?
Yeah.
Or you still don't give a fuck about college football?
I kind of care about college football if they're gonna do this shit and everybody play the same amount of games this year. But yeah, I think Dion will be able to get young players who want to come play with him at Jackson State.
And everybody get to get their money now, correct?
Yeah, all college athletes can get paid.
Is there any players that you think gonna be like the next endorsement king like LeBron James, or that those days are over with? We don't have any prominent stars coming out of college.
I don't think it's over with, but it won't be this year. Like, I think that more this year, people are gonna end up paying programs. Like, you see the quarterback for Nick Saban down in Alabama, he just caught a deal for, I think, what, $1 million, $2 million, something like that, for some shit he got going on. And I think they'll go to like different teams and be like, oh yeah, we'll endorse the star player on this team this year. So it'll be teams, but I don't think it's going to be players per se. Not yet.
With the rise of COVID numbers, do you feel like the NFL is going to be able to finish this season? And is it fair if players have to sit out? Will we question this season and the wins and losses and forfeits? Because they said if you don't take it, you have to forfeit on that.
They're not doing.
So how do you feel about all this?
I think it's twofold, man. One, I think that the NFL was the only league that got by last year without having to like miss games per se. They had to postpone a couple, but they didn't have to miss any games. So based off of what they did the first time, I give them the benefit of the doubt. But I do think that you're going to have an outbreak and it's going to cause a couple of teams to lose a couple of games that they're going to need in order to get into the playoffs. And people are going to question that shit. And then that's going to make the playoffs and by proxy the Super Bowl feel like it's not the right teams. So yeah, it's going to be a controversy about that shit before the end of the year. But I don't think no teams are going to really miss no time. It's just going to be a couple of forfeits in there that people are going to bitch about.
Do you feel that's fair that the NFL is gay?
I don't know what you want me to say. They said it was gay.
But the players, they can't say nothing.
Well,
they can't talk back. They can't be like, well, I'm not gay, but football is gay.
Yeah, I haven't heard any players say that.
So why you can't speak out in football where you can be such opinionated in other sports?
I think it's because you got a bunch of older people who control things at the top. You know how that shit be, man. You gotta have the old people die off before shit change.
So why do you support such a slave master mentality league? Why do you support it so much?
The same reason why you support an NBA league that's fucking scripted like wrestling.
How is it scripted, Cedric?
That shit fake, man. You know that shit fake.
Tell me how the NBA is fake.
Because they real jolly, they did the wrestling shit. Oh, Chris Paul gonna get the championship this year. You got everybody to give a fuck about two teams they didn't give a fuck about. But then they flipped the script in the middle of it and was like, oh, the Warriors gonna, not the Warriors, the Bucks gonna win the whole thing. That was scripted.
This was a pretty good finals.
It was not.
But when the last time can you say you had a great Super Bowl? When the last time you had a great Super Bowl?
Last year.
The COVID Super Bowl.
Whatever you want to call it. It was pretty good to me.
Super Bowls has been one-sided since I can remember.
Not all the time. You had a couple that came down to the last play. You just had 3 years ago the Patriots and the Falcons winning overtime in the Super Bowl.
Who really thought the Falcons were going to win that?
So a lot of people thought the Falcons
were going to win that. Not me.
I mean, I knew they wasn't winning from jump.
I knew they wasn't going to win.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's two of us. A lot of people did. I was watching that shit live. I seen people happy they thought the Falcons was going to win.
I really think this season not going to make any sense because the numbers of COVID is going so high and the world is closing. So what?
The world isn't closing. All of America isn't closing. Not right now, at least.
Day by day, different people are making mandates to lower capacity masks, and everything is changing day by day, and they're making new rules. If you ain't got the vaccine, you lose your job. You just seen Walmart and all the other places. If you don't have a vaccine, you can't work here, and all type of shit. The world is changing.
So do you think that the NFL players should have to get vaccinated?
I just think they shouldn't even play. No one cares. Oh, shit, my phone answered for LeBron. LeBron, I'm recording right now.
Here you go talking to yourself.
I'm not talking to myself. I'm really talking to LeBron.
That's not LeBron.
This is LeBron who I'm talking to. LeBron, say something. Hold up. LeBron, say something to the fans. LeBron. That's what you feel me? And that's LeBron James. We win this year. I prophesized this.
That's not even a real word.
My fucking prophecy. What are you talking about? I'm Yao Domus, LeBron James. LeBron, how you feel about Westbrook on the team? It's marvelous, isn't it?
Wonderful.
You feel me? And he liked that. I'll holler at you, LeBron, man. Space Jam Legacy, man. That was a wonderful movie, man. I mean, the way you act and change in Hollywood is phenomenal. I'll holler at you later, LeBron.
Hey, I'll get you, CJ.
That's not his fucking name. Man, I'm gone.
You don't even watch sports. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. All that shit like that. Don't be like TatMoney.